My little buddy is enjoying some sunshine today. What's up, Mikey? Say hi. No. So, is there a cure for COVID? Well, I think it's time we had an honest conversation about that. Hey everyone, Brian here, and finally we're in Northwest Ohio. The sun's finally came out on the shores of Lake Dreary, so I thought I'd get out and get a walk, but that's not what I wanted to talk to you about today. Today I just want to bring you some cold hard facts, and this is going to shock a few of you maybe that I'm saying this, but here's some cold hard truth. There is no cure for long COVID. I know, right? I mean, the doctors are, there's lots of theories out there, and I'm sure some amazing day in the near future, they'll come up with some kind of vaccine that says it'll cure long COVID, and they'll make billions of dollars. But in the meantime, it's up to you to figure out what the cure for long COVID is, because honestly, the cure is in you. It really is. If you're waiting on doctors, you'll be waiting quite a long time. If you followed any of my videos, you already know that I'm a long COVID survivor, or however you want to put it, COVID survivor, suffering with long COVID. But if you haven't, I spent 6 months in a hospital. Woke up out of ICU after 30 days, after having a tube shoved down my throat. Woke up, couldn't talk, couldn't walk, couldn't even roll around in my bed, couldn't move my head. So 2 years later, here I am still suffering from long COVID. But the thing is, I'm not sitting around whining about it. I could, but it didn't make any sense to me. I totally understand what it feels like to have long COVID and to be suffering and have that pain in your legs and your lungs not working and everything else not working, the brain fog, all that other stuff. But you can either just sit around and whine about it, or you can be, get up and say, I'm going to do something about it. Finally, you're not going to get anywhere sitting around feeling sorry for yourself and waiting on doctors. So this isn't medical advice. I'm not a doctor, but I've been there. I suffered, like I said, I couldn't walk, couldn't talk, but I decided I didn't want to be a tottering old man walking around with a freaking walker for the rest of my life. So, I forced myself to get up and go do it. If I didn't, right now, instead of being out here walking on this beautiful sunny day, I'd be stuck inside, watching TV, and if I could even do that, probably taking a nap or whatever, because I just felt like crap. So no, that's not the kind of life I want to live. I mean, like I said, it's a hard pill to swallow, but if you ever want to get better, you're the one that's going to have to do it. You are the cure. Are you catching my drift? Seriously, the two most important things I've learned in 2 years out of all the garbage and stuff that I found that didn't work, two things I found that really seem to make a difference in the way I feel is that big ball of light in the sky. It's get out and get in the sunshine and just get outdoors, okay? That infrared light, there's lots of studies on it saying how, how healthy it is for us and how it cures things and makes us just feel better. And I mean, who doesn't feel good about being out in the sunshine, right? So get out in the sunshine. Second thing is walk. I can't say it enough. No matter how bad it hurts, you got to get out and you got to walk. Walk in the sunshine. Sit in the sunshine. Just be outside. It just always makes you feel good. Yeah, look, I don't want to sound like some kind of know-it-all or like I'm some kind of better than anybody else because I've gotten up and I've done something. But, you know, like I said, I've struggled with this for 2 long years after spending 6 months in a hospital. So I kind of know a little bit about what I'm talking about. And, you know, I'm not anything special. It took a lot for me to get up and do this. But, you know, you just have to make that commitment. As much as it hurts, as much as you might not want to, if you ever hope to get better, that's what you need to do. Just believe in yourself. That's all it takes, really. So, where do you start? Well, you do what I did. I sat down and I came up with a plan. Like I said, I've been doing some research and some things sounded good, but I kind of like didn't rely on the medical professionals. I relied on what was in my heart and what was in me, to my, you know, my survival instincts basically. And I came up with a plan, and I knew that the first things first, I had to get off my ass. Sorry for the bad words, but I had to get off my ass and start doing something. So, you know, I started walking. And like I said, 1 step, 2 steps, next day 3 steps. It just all started. And man, oh man, I'm telling you, you know that it hurt. And but I was determined, and I set goals. I basically made a contract with myself that by this date I was going to do these things, and I slowly developed a pattern and a rhythm and a habit. It became a habit. Every day, get up, go for a walk. If I couldn't go outside, which is a lot of times I can't here in Ohio because it's on the shores of Lake Drury, which is dreary, I would go to the gym and walk on the treadmill. I have an elliptical. I get up and walk and do the elliptical. Yeah, it hurt. But you know what hurts worse? Going to pot and dying. You know, that, I think dying hurts. You know, or being just feeling miserable every day. I belong to a support group online, you know, people that had long COVID. And every single one of the people in that support group, all they did was cry. And I understand why you're crying, but nobody had any solutions. All they wanted to do was cry about how bad they felt. And I don't, maybe they were just looking for sympathy, but you know, maybe they were looking for answers, but nobody seemed to have any answers. Well, you know, that's basically what I'm trying to tell you. The cold hard fact is you have to find your own answers, because nobody else is going to do it for you, that's for sure. So I'm going to finish my walk. I'll just leave it at that. I probably made a few people mad, but you know, instead of getting mad, get up and do something. How about, okay? All right, talk to you later.